Hi, hello, friends. Welcome back to Night Court Narrative. I hope you guys are doing well. I am going to just warn you now, this is going to be such a chaotic video. I have had technical issues with audio for the past few days, and if you guys didn't notice, or if you maybe did notice, I didn't have a video that came out on Friday, and that is just not like me. I post 2 videos a week. And yeah, no video came out because I just literally could not record it. With that also being said, this particular video has been recorded and re-recorded a total of 9 times. So hopefully, fingers crossed, 10th time is in fact the charm. But with that also being said, I have re-recorded this video 10 times. So you know, I no longer know what I'm saying when it comes to this video, so it's going to be a shit show, but just buckle up. We got this. Today we are discussing The Defender by Ana Huang. This is the second book in the Gods of the Game series. This also is in the same universe as the Kings series, if you guys are familiar with that. We are following Vincent and Brooklyn, I believe, in this book. Oh, I hope that's their names. I've said it too many times. I can't even remember. No, we are following that in this. You know, we do have Brooklyn. She is the coach's daughter. The coach is obviously the head coach of the football team that Vincent is a part of. I believe he is the captain. And I mean, obviously the defender, I believe. Yeah, no, this book is insanely good. I really loved it. I do think that it was a little bit slower at the beginning than the Striker was. And you know, that is okay to me. I honestly wasn't that upset by that. I really did like the character development throughout the entire book. Mainly and particularly with with the coach. He started off the book insanely hostile. He was a brute, attitudes flying left and right. He was really a party pooper, didn't really want anything that went against his rules, his way, his everything. Even as far as, you know, Brooklyn and her career went, you know, he did everything that he could to steer her career in a way that, you know, made him happy rather than her own happiness. So he was very much my way or the highway, and he was not a great guy to be around. He was not really a great father, anything like that. But my goodness, as the book goes on, you gain a soft spot for the coach. He becomes such a great man. He becomes a decent father. You know, he's still working on it. He's not father of the year, but he is working towards that. And he is doing such a phenomenal job. I really do like the character development with him. I think that Ana did a really good job writing his character and allowing us to see his character throughout the time and everything. That was really nice. Vincent is also a great character as well. In the first book, we do see Vincent. He is a little bit on the colder side. Obviously, his, at the time, arch nemesis is kind of interested in his sister, and he isn't really fucking with that information. So we got to see the colder side of him in book 1, and in this book we get to see actually him for what he's worth, and we get to see his emotions, his personality shine through. We get to see, honestly, kind of the complexity with his character. I do want to say that he is a little bit complex, a little bit more though than the first book, because of, you know, how he is as a character, how he, I mean, literally, I can't say it any other way, just as he is as a character. In this book too, we get kind of a stalker moment. We have someone that breaks in to Vincent's house, sends him photos, has cryptic messages, and it kind of sets him off and kind of puts him on edge. But we have Brooklyn, which, as I've mentioned, is our female main character. She really does a good job at supporting him and housing him, actually, for the first, I don't want to say a little bit of their like relationship, because they don't actually start dating until after he is moved out and has moved in with her father, the coach, which is a whole nother topic. But, you know, from the beginning of their relationship, he found salvation, if you will, within Brooklyn, and Brooklyn did everything she could to bring out and to heal an inner part of Vincent, in my personal opinion. And I really liked that. I really liked seeing their chemistry, even from the very beginning. It was very, very nice. I will however say that, you know, the book was slower at the beginning. It didn't necessarily catch my eye right off the bat. There were some times where I'm like, okay, where is this going? Like, it's a little bit slow, but it did pick up a lot. I do think the first, I don't know, let me guess, maybe 5-6 chapters were kind of like, you know, I'm not feeling it. Because if you remember too, The Striker was a 10 out of 5. The Striker, out of 170 books that I've read this year, The Striker is easily top 3. It is one of my favorite reads of this year. So going from The Striker to this, I'm just like, okay, like something's falling flat. I don't necessarily know what it was, and I don't know if it was the I guess anticipation or how high on a pedestal the first book was, but it just wasn't hitting for me. But as I mentioned, this book did get insanely good halfway through, if not a little bit earlier than halfway, and just knocked it right out of the park. So for me personally, I did give this book a 4.5 star rating out of 5. The 4.5 was because of how slow it was. It didn't quite pick up for me, but yeah, no, dialogue was amazing, the chemistry was amazing, the romance was amazing. I have no complaints about this book. I do just wish that it was a little bit more organized, maybe at the very beginning. I think that would have made it a 5 out of 5, but honestly, no complaints here. I really loved this book. I loved everything about it. I do wish you guys got to see and hear the very first video, because it was like 20 minutes and I had no idea that my mic didn't even record half of it, but I had way more to say about it. But unfortunately, when you re-record a video 10,000 times, you no longer know what you've talked about. And obviously, since my audio wasn't working, I have no idea what I said. So I'm so sorry for the really short video. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to give you guys a really good in-depth review. I truly hope that you can forgive that. But yeah, I hope that you guys have a great day. I hope that your week is amazing. We're leading into the holiday season, so yeah. Be sure to get some water, get a snack, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.